as we are rocking and rolling here on this Tuesday morning. The hell's happening? How we feeling?
What's going on?
How are you feeling? That's the real question.
I mean, what do you mean? This is the norm.
What do you mean? What do I mean?
This is the norm. Then why'd you choose it?
This is the norm. I didn't. You know what? That's a great question.
You chose this life.
I didn't.
That's a great question.
I didn't.
And there's nothing better than leading your son down the same path, going, I had to do it, and now you will too. Well, welcome to life as a Bears fan. That's what it looked like last night in that circus tent on the lake.
With bandwagon fans anymore, because you know what you just said that's painful for a child to have to deal with watching their daddy's team lose, and now you got to feel the allegiance because it's your daddy. That's messed up. So messed up.
I mean, yeah,
they had it though.
Some would say the Vikings are your daddy. Some would say that.
Yes, they are.
They had it,
but they split custody with the Packers and the Lions as well.
Dang. So you saying they wouldn't get a daddy on Maury Povich? It just wouldn't.
No. They'd be like, your mom's sleeping around.
And the father is
like,
wait a second.
They're like
first time in history.
They're like, your mom was a whore. She's been sleeping around. You got 3 dads in that division. One of them was asking for rent last night.
I'm mixed with Lion, Viking, and Packer.
But you know what, though? That opening drive was sweet, man.
Dang.
And after that,
nothing.
Up and vanished like a fart in the wind. I mean, give Kevin O'Connell credit. Like, that just looked like one team was totally calm, realizing the situation they were in, and just worked through it slowly, and ultimately just proved they're the better team and the better organization by the time the game was over. That's what it seemed like to me.
Go ahead, Q. You there?
Sorry. Yeah, I guess that's what you call it. I'm not really sure what to make of that game, to be honest with you. Like, I thought the Bears were going to be in a different spot, but it's week 1. You know, they're not going to be consistent offensively. And I think McCarthy, we look at this as his rookie year, but as he goes, he's only going to get better. And I think that's what you saw in that game. It was a rough first half. Second half, he got better.
I look at it and I say it's week 1, and what you saw was a team get out to a very, very quick start, a fast start. Caleb Williams looked good. He was delivering targets. He was mobile and was slippery and was making good decisions. The defense of the Bears was playing faster and quicker than, I guess, J.J. McCarthy's, his decision-making. But the defense for the Vikings held them in, even though it got to a double-digit lead. I think that their defense did a pretty good job considering the circumstances of how well Caleb was playing, how Ben was calling, how Chicago was calling the game. And they caught up to them in the second half. They caught up to them more specifically in the fourth quarter. And Chicago didn't seem to have an answer for losing the momentum that they had in the game. And they weren't able to hold on to the lead and continue on for the win. I feel like that's what happened. I'm not going to be all doom and gloom, even though I do have the Chicago Bears finishing last in their division. I'm not going to say it's all doom and gloom for Chicago because, again, it's the first game. So what I can take away from it is at least, yes, the play calling looks better, but at some point, maybe Caleb has to stop making those weird-ass decisions that lead to him making weird deals, like doing weird things in weird moments.
Like his fingernails. Someone said that. They said, hey, this is the battle of a guy who doesn't paint his fingernails, the one that does.
There you go.
By the way,
some would say that was the battle.
Hey, LeVar, don't be doom and gloom, please. Like I got the Bears finishing 5th in that division, right behind the White Sox. That's where I got the Bears. That was awful last night. And Kevin O'Connell, the head coach of the Minnesota Vikings, spoke afterwards about the pick six and how J.J. McCarthy responded.
J.J. McCarthy, for him to make some of the plays he did, I told him at halftime, you are going to bring us back to win this game. And the look in his eye was fantastic. And the best thing is just the belief I felt from the team, the unit, and ultimately that doesn't get done without him in the second half. 2 passing touchdowns and then the critical rushing touchdown. It's not always going to be pretty. When you're trying to bring along a young quarterback, you just got to keep playing and you got to allow him to grow. There was a lot of just things we can improve on, and we will. It'd be great to be home for a couple weeks. All in all, I'm very proud of our team, very proud of our staff, and just that figure it outness and find a way is something that will be a redeeming quality as we continue to press onward.
I know it's just one game, but that's got to be massive for him. And they were making the point, Troy Aikman was last night, where he said, I got news for you. They're going to look at him differently based on who responded after that pick six. Like, those guys are going to look at him. And that just felt like a real big moment for him, for Kevin O'Connell, and for the rest of those guys. Because he was really, that was a big question mark, was they felt like, you heard the stories about they're going to go with J.J. McCarthy because they think they have a 3-year window to win a Super Bowl or a 3-year window to be contenders. And it's not to jump up and say now they're going to be Super Bowl contenders, but after last night, seeing how he overcame that, you got to feel way better about the situation than you were going into it.
Well, JJ is one thing, but what about Kevin O'Connell?
Yeah.
Why aren't we talking about how good of a head coach he is? I mean, is he or is he not the quarterback whisperer? He's gotten so many guys now to play like so well, and I think you chalk it up to maybe his experience as a quarterback. Maybe you chalk it up to the roster around him. I'm not sure how you look at it, but like, this dude can coach ball, man. Like, he's a leader. I like that. And I'm not saying Ben Johnson's not, but this is his first shot at being a head coach, and Kevin O'Connell is very comfortable with how everything played out last night. He almost it sounds like a dad, like everything out there. He's like preaching wisdom. Like he knows he's coached in the NFL long enough to know, and he's won enough to know. There's gonna be so many times you got to fix some things, and then you got to make enough plays in the end, and just gonna believe you're gonna pull it out. Like it's all gonna work out in the end. That's exactly what happened last night.
Sam Darnold definitely left his game in Minnesota in game, 15?
Damn.
I mean, I'm just saying that you make a good point. I mean, 'cause it didn't look like Sam Darnold took that Minnesota magic that he had last year early on into Seattle. I mean, you basically just dropped the ball on the game-winning drive.
Why Sam
Why'd he
Darnold
catch a stray?
Yeah, why'd he catch a stray?
Because I do think that the way that O'Connell has handled
the
red-headed
ass,
butterfinger ass, your non-holding
He's got
the
red
ball
hair.
ass, your small finger ass.
Sam Darnold's minding his own business.
He get hit. He done got shot up.
He felt that all the way out in Seattle, man. All the way out in Seattle, he felt that.
I bet you if they was playing that balloon game to date and Sam Darnold came walking out, all them coaches is popping their balloons. Pow, pow, pow. Hey, but seriously, this Vikings team is a good team. I mean, you didn't even get a lot of great production from Justin Jefferson, and he still had good production. Now, that might sound like, how do you say that? Well, his yardage output wasn't very good. He didn't have too many really explosive plays, but he was effective in getting into the end zone, obviously, and when they needed so I when I look at this Vikings team and the way it's configured, I mean, right now they don't have Jordan Addison. When you get him back, if he can stay, if he could stay awake and do what he needs to do, I would assume that this team is going to improve dramatically, with what they have going on, and they're balanced. It's a very, very balanced team, and I think they have the potential. If J.J. McCarthy can continue to learn how quickly these defenses move and get comfortable with it in game situations, that's going to be the key, because I believe what he was dealing with was adjusting and adapting to the speed of the game in real time, not in practices, not in preseason games. And once he gets his head wrapped around, okay, I can do this, just relax. And that's what I felt like I saw take place later in the game. I think he has the moxie. I think he has the built-in, on the insides. He seems like he's the type of guy that he's going to be just fine. I don't know that he's a franchise quarterback. I don't know if he's a game-managing quarterback just yet. Like, is he a superstar quarterback? I don't think that showed in last night's game, whether he's destined, his trajectory is destined to be on that level. But it didn't show that he didn't have that, that potential. So if I'm the Vikings, I come away from the game saying that this was a learning experience for a new quarterback, and they were able to get a win in a hostile environment within the division. You got to feel really good about leaving the game with a win last night.
I saw the stat last night that J.J. McCarthy, since high school, has lost 3 games as a starting quarterback.
Well, he went to IMG in Michigan. Like, IMG is a college playing high school teams. I mean, come on.
Whoa.
Jeez.
What?
Jeez.
What?
Sam Darnold, IMG.
Tell
They're
me
just
I'm
kids
alive.
too, man.
Did
They're
you say
just
Sam
kids.
Darnold, or did you say J.J. McCarthy?
No, J.J. You shot up
Didn't
Sam
J.J.
Darnold.
McCarthy go to IMG?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's a college football team in high school. I mean, you got to try to lose. It's harder to lose than it is to win at IMG.
You say what you're going to say.
What?
Say what you were going to say.
What?
You got to try to lose there.
No, you're not. You're not going to try to lose there. You're going to try to win.
I love this version of LeVar today. Whatever it is, man. Just
everybody's
don't
getting
stop.
What do you guys?
You don't stop.
He's the can man. Anybody can get it.
Because when you come out hot like this, I know it's going to be a great show.
Oh, gosh.
It's the best.
Yo,
it's the
that
best.
I'm not hot at all. Just
You got a cigar in your mouth. You got that Uzi. And you're like, yeah, anyone's going to get it today.
We're not online yet, so I couldn't have anything going on right now. You ain't lying, Q. You ain't lying.